Okay, so got my coffee. I am ready to chat about new makeup releases with you guys. Yesterday wrapped up my last video in my decluttering series, so if you missed that, I will leave the playlist up here, and the more recent videos are the ones from my 2021 makeup declutter series. And yeah, this week I uploaded I think I might have said yesterday, but Thursday I uploaded the last one, and I am pretty much done. I did realize after the fact that I never really did eyelashes and like my falsies and decluttering that category, or what was the other one? I didn't do my lipsticks, but I also decluttered my lipsticks heavily in 2020. I'm pretty sure it was 2020. So if you want to see that, I'll leave that linked up here. But since I did it not that long ago and I did a pretty cutthroat declutter, I think I got rid of over half. I didn't feel the need to do it again this year. So that was one I skipped over. But lashes were the big one. I was like, I didn't even think about needing to declutter it. I don't know. I don't think that's very interesting to watch, so I'll probably just do it in my own time. But yeah, besides that, I decluttered pretty much my whole makeup collection. But anyway, as I said, today is another Will I Buy chatting about new makeup releases. I was inspired by these lovely ladies over here, and I always link them down below in the description box if you want to check them out, as they are the originators and inspiration for me doing this series. So definitely check them out. But yeah, today it is another week. I do these every week on Saturday, and we've got more makeup to talk about. We've got more new releases to talk about. So let's keep this intro short and sweet and jump right into it. Before we do that though, let's go ahead and do my Instagram shout out for today. And for today, I'm going to be highlighting this commenter from my most recent Instagram post. They left this really sweet comment and it just stood out to me, and I really do appreciate it. So yeah, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to comment on my posts over on Instagram. I really do appreciate it. And you are my Instagram shout out for today. If you are at all new to my Will I Buy, you may not know, but I actually do a screen recording while I am talking with you guys, and I put it up over here so that I can zoom in and really show you guys the different areas or the different shades that I may be talking about. So that is going to pop up over here. But the first one we're going to be talking about is Urban Decay Cosmetics. And they apparently repackaged all their single eyeshadows. I was never really into their single eyeshadows to begin with, so it didn't really intrigue me that they were bringing it back, but with new packaging. But if you're someone who did enjoy them, they're now available. I'm not a fan of the clear packaging. I know a lot of people do like it, so I understand why they do it, because I feel like it's very popular. I'm not the craziest fan of it. I think it's fine, but it just doesn't grab my attention. I can't zoom today, I'm so sorry. Anyway, here are the shade selection. I definitely like some of them. I think they have some nice options. I would be down to trying. I feel like Float and Lucid and even Freak look really pretty. Definitely catch my eye. Oh wait, are these more down here? Oh, there's some greens. Freak. Oh, Freak again. Anyway, they also have Mildew. Oh, some are probably single shadows, and the other ones are those eye pencils, because they also have these eye pencils here. So let me see. Oh, I thought I saved one that I could swipe and see. But anyway, lots of new, little things from Urban Decay Cosmetics. It's all pretty much an easy pass for me, just because I am not into eye pencils, so that's an easy pass for me. And then also the single eyeshadows. It's their Moon Dust shadows. They're $22. I've only ever had one, and it was because it was a Ulta gift, and I think it was in Cowboy. I ended up decluttering because I never thought to use it. But yeah, I have no real desire, no real interest in it. But yeah, new from Urban Decay. Wanted to share that with you guys. Fenty Beauty is also launching this, what is it called? The Body Sauce. This is launching March 5th on their website, and that's Sephora, $48. It's a blurring body tint. I barely have time some days to do my face, and I can't imagine doing my body. I think it's definitely body makeup is more so for those events and stuff like that. I just can't see me ever putting body makeup on and then going, and doing my daily life, because I feel like it would just get all over my children. So this is an easy pass for me. I am not that high maintenance when it comes to makeup for my body. Colourpop also launched these Cheek Dews. They're serum blushes. That name right there scares me off. I feel like I would make a mess with this. You guys know I'm not big into cream products, especially blushes and stuff like that. So this being a blush serum, I feel like I would make a mess with it, or it would just be a patchy mess. I mean, it probably won't, but it just scares me. The name does. And I'm not a big cheek, blush person anyway, so it's all around an easy pass, but I think it's available now. I was trying to find the price, but I do not see it here. But it's Colourpop, so it can't be that expensive. Propa Beauty also launched these 3 new palettes. They are, let's see, Escape the Ordinary, Beyond the Sky, and Never Ending Paradise. They're really pretty pastel palettes. They all have several shades of glitter in them. As a whole, none of these really grab me. I feel like there's aspects of each palette I'm like, oh, that's pretty, ooh, that's pretty. But as a whole, when I look at this palette, this is really the only one that's like, oh, yes, I could see myself creating some looks with that. But I'm not super tempted. I have never tried Propa Beauty, and I feel like my first intro to the brand isn't going to be a pastel palette, because I just want to see the potential they have with actually pigmented shadows, like regular shadows instead of pastels, because I feel like pastels can be very hit or miss in just being a wash of color or pigmented. Like when it comes to pastels, I like what I have on my face today. It's pastel, but it's like vibrant pastels. So anyway, I don't plan to buy it, but they are available now. Hotfire also has a code. How much is it? I can't find the price. $17.99. So, not a bad price. Propa Beauty is launching some new lipsticks. Let's see. Fearless and Bold, available March 8th. They're just expanding their range. I think lipsticks is all that Propa Beauty offers, which is kind of why I've never tried them, because I know a lot of my friends have really great reviews to say about them, but they were always just like lipsticks, and they're very new. They look beautiful, but you guys know me and lipsticks. I say it all the time. I'm just not someone to tend to buy lipsticks, especially to try a new brand. I don't know. Eyeshadow palettes is kind of just where I go crazy over, but lipsticks I feel like I can rein myself in a little bit. So anyway, I've never purchased from them, but they are launching new shades, so I wanted to share. It looks like a lot of reds and deeper rich tones. It's pretty, nothing I'm gonna buy, but I figured I would share. It is coming March 8th. So last week I talked about DeDe Signature. She was launching fruit quads, but the time of me filming that, I didn't know what they would look like, but now we do know, so I wanted to touch on them really quickly. Here is the peach. Let me see, I think they have better ones. This is the peach. They also have a, what is it called? Passion fruit, that's that. Passion fruit, which, oh, that orange looks so beautiful. Then they have this blueberry, which doesn't the shade up here, I'm so intrigued to see what that looks like swatched, because it just looks so pretty and unique and like speckled in the pan. And none of these are glitters, I should add. Avocado, you guys know avocado has my attention. Look at this matte green. I cannot wait. And then last up is coconut. So there's the coconut one, very neutral, which I totally understand why she would put that in there. A lot of people aren't super into colors, so I'm not mad at it, but it's just not a quad that's like calling to me. So anyway, they're live right now and available for purchase on the website. I can't remember off the top of my head how much it is, but actually DeDe Signatures did reach out to me, and I believe she's sending me these. So I'm waiting for them to come in. Let me know if you'd like to see me do anything specific with the quads. I was thinking one video kind of doing maybe one look each, and then maybe one look combining all of the quads into a look. That could be fun, but let me know what you'd like to see whenever it arrives. But yeah, I'm super excited. I cannot wait. That green is calling to me. I cannot wait to have it in my hands to actually try that quad out. Okay, so e.l.f. just dropped today that they have this e.l.f. times Chipotle. They collaborated with Chipotle to create this palette, and it's dropping on the 9th for the Beauty Squad loyalty program, and then the 10th for non-members. But it's a Chipotle eyeshadow palette for $16, and then they also have a lip gloss for $8, and then a face sponge set for $10. It's cute. Like, I love the avocado-ness. Oh, can I be in control here? I love the avocado look of these sponges. That's definitely very cute, and I think I would be tempted to get it just for that, but I'm not going to get it just for that. I was very tempted when I first spied this to pick up this palette, because I was like, oh my goodness, you guys know I love those colors. But when I really sat there and looked, I believe from this picture that the only mattes are the blue, or the green one, blue, these two brown long pans in the middle, and then possibly that orange, and everything else is shimmer. So it's a heavily shimmery palette. While it does have the tones that I like, you guys know I'm more comfortable with a lot of mattes over shimmers. So when I saw that, I was like, Katie, you don't need it, you can let it pass. So I don't plan to pick it up. A lot of neutral, honestly, if you kind of look at it. Yeah, it does look like a very green themed palette, but there's like two pinks. These two pinks are so similar, and then two very just brown tones, and then two brown tone shimmers in there, right there. So just too much repetitiveness and too many colors that don't excite me when it comes to a green kind of grungy, you know, avocado inspired palette. So it's a pass for me, but exciting to see a very cute collab. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Give Me Glow finally shared their Pastel Dreams palette. They are bringing it back. I'm so very excited. I have my Give Me Glow. This is the pastel, I think it was called Pastel Dreams or Pastel something that I got last year, but it was a single set. It was a mystery box, and they sold out so quickly, and so many people were bummed that they didn't get a hold of this that they decided to bring it back for 2021 as an actual palette. So here is a sneak peek right now of what the palette looks like, and more is going to be revealed soon. It's coming in April. Will be $54. 12 pieces, so it seems to be that they're keeping all the shades, and there'll be 37 mm in each of the shadows. I cannot wait to hear more. I love this palette. You guys know I talk about it all the time. My favorite pastel palette, so I am super excited. I would love to know, though, if you would like to share with me down below in the comments, do you want me to pick this up and compare it to like last year's bundle? I don't know if that'd be helpful or if it'd be just kind of repetitive. Like, of course it's gonna be the same because it's from the same brand, but that might be helpful to see like side by side me, you know, doing a look with this and swatching them out to the palette. Then maybe that'll be a reason for me to pick it up, because I mean, when I sit here and think about it, I don't need to buy this palette because I already have the collection, but It's a Gimme Glow palette. It's really, really pretty. Like the colors for the sky in the background, I think that's really beautiful. So part of me wants to get it, but I don't need it. So let me know if it would be at all helpful if I compared the two once it hits, and if I'm able to get it at launch, if I, get a hold of it quick enough and I could do a comparison video showing you guys, the palette compared to the singles. Maybe that'd be helpful. So let me know, and I can definitely do that if you guys would find that helpful. On the heels of that, Gimme Glow is also restocking their Glamorous Rose Mix and Electric Unicorn shadows. These are insane. Like, look at this. Look at this. And then look at this. This is the one that tempts me so much. Do we see that? It's so blinding. I want to say this one is the most expensive one though, because it is just so unique for Gimme Glow. They're very beautiful, and of course the pans are super large, so that's another reason why it's so, more expensive, but they're beautiful. It doesn't say how much they are, but I want to say it's in the 20s when I was looking on the website. But anyway, they're restocking. If you missed when this initially dropped and you wanted to get any of them, they're restocking. It will be back in stock and available for purchase early next week. So Juvia's Place dropped some intense pencil liners available in 4 shades. It's available now at juviasplace.com, and yeah. I didn't hear too much about this. I used to get PR from Juvia's Place last year. I think it was like towards the beginning of 2020, but I haven't gotten anything in a while, so I don't know if they're just like revamping their PR or if I might have been removed or just put on one to not get stuff as often. I'm not sure about that, so I don't think I'm not expecting to get these in PR or anything like that, and I have so many gel liners right now that I'm not planning to pick them up. But I was excited to see Juvia's Place continuing to expand their brand and offer more products, so that is exciting, and I'm sure they'll also be at Ulta soon because they're usually always available at Ulta, $10 each, and will drop to $9 with a code. Ooh, DJ's Unique Boutique is teasing more of their shadows. I think I talked about this last week, but we have more information. We have a release date, March 10th. Look at those swatch. They look really pretty. That green one has my eye. Let's see. This is all of the shades that we'll be launching. And then she's also dropping some lip glosses. Isn't that a cute tube? That's the one that has my eye. That lip gloss is really pretty. But yeah, cute tube, and that is also a really unique lip gloss. I feel like for me, that pink with that purple duochrome shift, I feel like that would be very pretty. But anyway, let's see. Pricing info, we have ranging from $6.50 to $8. They all kind of go back and forth, and that price, I'm not really sure what makes the difference. Must be like ingredients used in the eyeshadows, and then the lip glosses are $12 each. And as I said, they'll be launching March 10th. So if you're at all curious, check out Unique's Boutique. And yeah, she did say that she was going to be sending these to me to try out. She hasn't sent them yet, so I don't have them yet. But if you would like to see anything specific done with these, maybe a swatch video or anything like that, let me know that down below in the comments. So next up, there's this new brand that I've never heard of, but it's Yardie Couture Cosmetics. But look at this palette. I think this palette looks very pretty. I feel like if there were more mattes in it, I probably would be a lot more tempted, but looking at it, it appears to be an all shimmer palette. It could be the picture quality as well, but just looking at it, zooming in, everything looks to be shimmer, but it's a beautiful array of shimmers. Like, I think that's very pretty. Let me see what else they have. Yeah, it's just, yeah, they appear to be all shimmers, but they look like a very special, almost like foiled shimmers. I don't see any swatches. Let me hop over and see if they swatched it at all, because I'd be curious to see what they look like swatched. Yeah, I don't see it swatched anywhere. But this Voyage by Sea collection is really, really pretty. Like, that palette is very pretty. I love the boxes for the lashes. Like, that's cute. I love the theme. Like, they stuck so good to that theme. It really comes across as a whole with all the pieces in this collection. Even the brushes down here, I think it's really pretty with the little shell. And what is this? Yardie Couture Lip Smoothie, I think? Lip Strobe. And then the lashes. Yeah, everything about this collection is super, super cute, super, super pretty. If it, like I said, if it had like a mix of mattes in there along with those shimmers, I'd probably be a lot more tempted. But as is, I will just admire from afar. And I did want to share with you guys, if you're someone who doesn't mind an all shimmer palette, this might be the one to look into because it's got a gorgeous array. And something with having so many colors, I was very happy to see that none of them are like super close. Like maybe the yellows, but even the yellows, it's like there's a difference there. But anyway, yeah, really cool new brand. I am now kind of keeping my eye on and wanted to share with you guys. Okay, another new brand is Ebin New York. This is a Secrets of Pharaoh 7-shade eyeshadow palette. I was very intrigued by this at first. When I first looked at it, the blue one really caught my eye and I was like, oh, that's, what is it, Midnight Desert? That's kind of neat. But when I actually like swatched over and looked at it, I think the only like true blue in this blue theme palette is that middle matte shade right there. Milky Way, maybe it shifts blue. Maybe that middle row could say there's a little bit of blueness in there, but for the most part, when we're talking about blue, It's really only in that shade, and the bottom row is most definitely just very neutral. So when I really looked at the shadows in here, I was like, this is an easy pass. It's also very interesting. I feel like a lot of wasted space. Like, I understand why there's wasted space because you have the cats on either side. It's neat. I like the pyramid shape. I think it's cute, but none of the colors grab me enough to want to get it. And I don't know, I feel like you could have stuck 2 more shadows in there. There's a little wasted space there, at least for me personally, but cute theme. I will give it that. And a brand new brand I had never heard of until stumbling across it on Indie Makeup Hotspot. Okay, Beauty Bay. Beauty Bay. I want to try your palettes, and I have been looking at your every new palette that you launch, waiting for that one that'll be it. And I did say I wanted something with more sunsetty colors. They gave it me sunset colors, but oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, did I need this big? Who needs this big? 42 colors. I saw it was going to be a 42 color palette. I was like, yeah, no, that's just too big. And I saw someone holding it up and it was like bigger than their head. No, not for me. So while I love the tones of this, and like I feel like it's exactly what I asked for, because I said like sunsetty vibes and very, you know, kind of summery vibes. They definitely gave that, but so unnecessary in my opinion. Like these yellows, like, they're beautiful, I'm not saying they're not, but I just feel like you could have edited this down so much and still got the same colors and not be so large. Maybe some people love the large palettes because you can get that one and have it forever, but for me, it's an easy pass. Beauty Bay, I will try your palettes one day, but today, this launch is not it. So this is a brand that, of course, immediately caught my eye, from Shoutout Cosmetics, because it is a green palette, but it was very quickly a pass for me because there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 glitters. Yeah, I think that's just 7. 7 glitters and 1, 2, 3 mattes and 2 shimmers, I believe. Too many glitters for me. They do say that they are more biodegradable friendly, I believe is the word they use. This palette is made with recyclable cardboard packaging, as well as glitters that were specifically formulated with special mineral glitter that makes them biodegradable and better for the environment. So that is nice to see that they made that effort, but it still doesn't make me enjoy glitters any more than I did before when they weren't biodegradable. So it's an easy pass for me, but you know, those greens like caught my attention right off as I was scrolling. I was like, oh my goodness, what is that? And then I saw it was glitters and I was like, okay, not for me. GlamShop launched some new singles. I am so tempted. I think we're going to place an order and try they have a yellow themed palette, like a 9-pan palette, and then a green themed 9-pan palette, and then I want to try this Scandal shade, and of course I want to try their Bazure Hollow, the holographic eyeshadow. So I'm like this close to placing an order. I almost placed it last night and then I just got busy, but anyway, I would like to order, and I think I'll pick up at least that Scandal shade, this orange from their new collection, because it definitely is calling my name. But a gorgeous array of shadows. Very, very pretty. The gold is pretty too, but I feel like I have a ton of gold. But orange is where I don't have as many in my single eyeshadow palette collection, so that's how I'm justifying it to myself. But I hope to place an order soon, because this is definitely a brand I want to try. Oh yeah, I wanted to share in here that Myali, I think it's Myali Beauty, is officially shutting down. Now, if you didn't know, they were originally Blush Tribe. I feel like I'm very close to the camera today. I'm sorry. You have to let me know if you like me a little farther back. But anyway, this was a brand that used to be Blush Tribe, and they shut down, and then a couple months later they not rebranded, but they opened back up and were Myali Beauty. And now they're sharing that they are shutting down permanently. They don't plan to come back as a new brand or rebrand or anything like that, but they're clearancing everything out. I believe it's 55% off right now to get rid of all stock. So if you were curious to try them before, maybe, you know, check out their website to see if the stuff you were eyeing before is still available and you can get a discount, because once everything's gone, it's gone and it will be no more. I'm sorry to hear that. I feel bad, but I mean, I've talked about her products as they launched many times in my past Will I Buys, and nothing ever really stuck out to me. Nothing was ever grabbing for me. I don't know what she was trying to do with Myali Beauty, but I felt like it was definitely something very different than with Blush Tribe. With Blush Tribe, I feel like there were so many palettes that she would launch that just grabbed me. Like the color stories were so interesting and so inspiring. And then with Myali, I feel like they were a lot more, they were still colorful, but they were very toned down and different. So I don't know if she was just going for a different speed, not so much color, but that was a big reason of why I never really tried her products, because the color stories as a whole didn't grab me, weren't, you know, what I tend to go for these days. So it was always an easy pass for me. But yeah, I did want to go ahead and share that another brand is closing this year. Oh yeah, BH Cosmetics announced their palette for March, and it's the Aquamarine. They have a Birthstone series, and this is Aquamarine for March, and it appears to just have still the one glitter right there, Jet Setter, and then 3 mattes, I think. No, that's Aquamarine. I can't tell if that's a shimmer or not. Let's see. It's a matte, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4 mattes and 2 shimmers, and then I believe That's a glitter. I could be wrong. But anyway, the color story as a whole doesn't really grab me. My birthday is not in March, so there's no pull for me. My birthday is in August, which is green. So I'm excited to see what they launch for the birth month of August, because that's definitely, I got my eye on that. I can't wait to see. I hope they do my birthstone justice and give me something really beautiful, very bright and green. But anyway, yeah, the March is an easy pass for me. It's cute. I think it's better than the first one. I forget the first one was. It was very just, I don't know. I wasn't impressed with the color story. This one I'm more so like, oh, I can see that. Spring. I can see those pastels, and as a whole, like aquamarine, sure. On the heels of that, though, we're going to talk about Tammy Tanuka, and she's doing a blue palette, and I feel like she did it so well. Like, look at this palette. It is gorgeous. Their presentation pictures, like, to announce their palettes are stunning, but look at these swatches. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. If I was more into blues, I would definitely pick this up. I don't plan to. I think it launches Sunday if I remember right. I've heard her launches go fast, so you have to kind of be on top of it. I'm tempted though, especially because I love that Tammy Tanuka does the mini palette, because I would totally pick up that mini palette and be a very happy camper. So you guys, are you at all interested in this? I'm so curious to try the brand. I've heard such great things. Oh, real quick, I also want to touch on Musee Beauty. I had talked about them last week, but I didn't know what the palette looked like. So here's what the palette looks like. It's a Yardie palette. I didn't realize it at the time, but it's a very limited edition palette, and I believe that it's going a lot quicker, like their stock is going a lot quicker than they anticipated, so I don't think they have much left. So when I read that, I was like, even though I love this color story, I think it's a very pretty pastel type of, you know, color story, and I love the greens in it. Like, I think it's just so pretty for spring. I'm not gonna be picking up, because I feel like by the time I got it and then was able to do a review on it, it'll probably be out of stock, and it sounds like they're not going to bring it back at all. It's just gonna be a one-time thing. So I will admire from a distance, but I do think it's really pretty, perfect for spring, and I'm super excited to hear that the brand is going through their stock so fast. But for me as a YouTuber, it's just a little too fast for me to be able to put out a review to be helpful for you guys, and I don't need it in my collection. I got enough, so I'm gonna pass on it, even though it is beautiful. Okay, V Cosmetics. I feel like I've been talking about them a lot recently, but they are dropping this, oh, I think it's called the Kitchen Witch, I believe. Anyway, this palette is really pretty. I love the array of mattes in here with just that one row of shimmers. And you guys know I love a good orange. Those oranges look really pretty. Grow and Magic is more of like a red orange. It's a very pretty color story. And then they're also coming out with, what was it, single eyeshadows, a magnetic palette, duochrome liners. They're just coming out with all sorts of things. So lots of stuff if you're curious. I think that's a cute palette shape. I don't plan to get it though, because it is a very odd shape. But yeah, lots of new stuff from them. I think that's awesome. I don't plan to pick anything up just because I'm inundated, but I figured I would share if you are curious to try the brand. They have a ton of new stuff, and as far as I know, it's available now. Okay, last up, we're going to end with this, but this is from MakeupByTammi Cosmetics. If you didn't know, she is a YouTuber, and she has started her own brand, but I believe this is her first palette that she's actually launched, and look at this palette. Isn't it pretty? I'd love to know if there is any interest of me reviewing this on my YouTube channel. I think she has a good array, a mix of mattes and shimmers. It appears to be a light blue shimmer, a gold shimmer, that pink shimmer, and I think that's it. So just that row right there. So lots of mattes. You guys know that makes me excited. Got a black in there. Look at this matte green. A lot of this I think is very pretty. Oh my goodness, I can't zoom today. I'm so sorry. I love the red and the orange. Those are so fun. Yeah, I'm really tempted by this. And like I said, I've been wanting to try her brand. She's a YouTuber. I think that's really exciting that she's starting her own brand. It's already launched on her website, MakeupByTammi.com. I can't remember the price, but I'm very tempted. And I love butterflies. So that also too definitely has my attention, chasing butterflies. So pretty. There's so much color in this palette. I'm very intrigued. So let me know if you'd all be curious to hear my thoughts on this. And let me know if you guys picked it up, because it's already been available. Are you curious? Have you tried her brand at all? Should I give them a try? Let me know. I am very much eyeing this palette. Okay, so that is it. I backed up a little bit because like I said, I just feel like I'm so close today and I'm very hot right now. So excuse me while I try to fan myself off. But anyway, that is it for today's Will I Buy It talking about new makeup releases. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And per usual, over here is any late breaking news that I didn't get a chance to talk about because I film these on Thursdays, upload them on Saturdays. So Friday, sometimes brands like to drop things on Friday, and I want to just let you guys know that I see it. And I'll give you guys my short little snippet, and you know, if it needs further discussion, we'll talk about it in next week's video. But yeah, that is about it. I feel like as a whole, I pretty much was able to say no to everything. Did I even say yes to anything? Was I a good girl this week? Let me see. Pastel Dreams from Gimme Glow, definitely very tempted. I want to get that. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts if that video would be helpful. And I am getting the fruit quads, but that is being sent in PR. I'm so very thankful. And then also DJ's Unique Boutique is going to be sending me some stuff. So I'm very grateful for that because those are the only two things I was really intrigued about. So yeah. This week as a whole was pretty chill. A lot of new makeup, but a lot of stuff that I very easily was able to talk myself out of or just wasn't for me, but still discovered new brands, still was able to talk about new products, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts down below on all these products. I always love to hear what you guys think about the new makeup releases, if anything catches your eyes, and as I always say, or I try to say throughout the video, if you'd like my thoughts on any of these products, especially if you know that I'm getting it, leave me a comment down below and let me know like what type of video you would like to see if I am able to find the time. I love to be able to accommodate your guys' requests and give you guys the videos that you would find most helpful. So yeah, with all that said, that is going to do it for me. I'm going to go finish drinking my coffee and go chill and start editing this video before nap time is over. I almost forgot, if you want to continue getting daily content from me, I'm over on Instagram, LadyKD92. If you want to check me out over there, I'm uploading all sorts of different things, close-up pictures, reels, flat lays, you name it. I post up there about every day. But yeah, LadyKD92, check me out over there. And with all that said, I will see you guys very soon in my next video. Bye guys.